Welcome back to Weazel News. This is Maxwell Fisher, but you already know that. Now tonight, I'm debuting another series on Weazel News, The Police Tell All. Now it's pretty much like Let the People Be Heard, but it's about the police, and I sit down with officers of the city and have a nice little chit chat. Now tonight, I think it was the right thing and the right decision to make Miss Cortez the first interview for my brand new series. She is so nice, so outgoing, and all around just an awesome human being. The interview you're about to hear is a very honest and open discussion about the PD and events that have happened in the city that she has witnessed. The first question got cut off because I messed up on my video recording, let's be honest here. The first question is, what in one word, how would you describe the PD? That was the first question I asked her. So let's go ahead and roll the interview with Miss Cortez. And yeah.
One word. Fuego in all caps. That would be the word I use to describe the PD at this current moment in time.
Okay. Now, I heard from the grapevine, from a little birdie, I hear a lot of things, that you might have some opinions about the protest that went down a couple days ago. Is that true?
That is 100% true, sir. Right, so about what had happened at the whole Bobby protest. I wasn't there at the time. At that time, I was doing pizza deliveries to get extra cash, and I saw it on Twitter. Now, I wasn't sure what degree the seriousness of the situation was at the time, because, again, I was just minding my business getting pizzas, because that is quicker cash, and I really needed a new car. Now, because of that, later, when your episode came out regarding the event, I thought, oh, this is perfect. And I watched it all the way through, and my Lord, so many things could have been done better than what had happened. It started off as a peaceful protest. Everybody signed saying, "Free Bobby, free Bobby." And, in my heart, I felt, I think if Bobby claims he's innocent, he has the right to an attorney, as we've all said, in the PD as well. Now, I can understand that there may not be a lawyer on, and then unfortunately, the police department is supposed to give him the sentence and put him in jail. But I don't know, because the issue to me is how the protest was handled. It was innocent. Everybody was walking around holding up signs. The police were on the side. They were on public property, and there were no signs of violence from what I saw through your camera lens and within the audience. And I saw them start to bring out guns. Could you tell me what sort of gun they brought out at the time, Mr. Fisher?
It definitely wasn't not a prop. Right away, the gentleman, I don't know his name. Honestly, I don't care about his name. But he pulled out, I believe, to be a fully automatic gun. Not a taser, maybe a little taser, to protect himself. But he went full-fledged AR-15 out right away.
And an AR is one of those big bad boy guns.
Big
right?
one. Nope. Yep. It shoots big bad boy bullets.
That's absolutely insane. And this was still during the time where everyone was saying "Free Bobby."
This is after about
correct?
6 free Bobby chants, and the AR is already out.
Jeez Louise. See, that is one of my biggest issues with what had happened there. Why did they bring out guns? There was no need. The police definitely have a few ways to protect themselves. I don't think an AR should have been the first thing to bring out. Maybe a few warnings of not being, I don't know, protesting properly in a public space, or we have baton thingies, okay? Though they could have brought out those if they really felt like it. If I was there, I wouldn't have bowled anything out because, again, everybody was protesting peacefully. Now, the next thing that I felt is a big problem is trying to lock you guys into the lobby when you were trying to prove that the lobby is also a free space to send in reports, because that's what it's there for. And you guys were aware to not go past the brown doors. That is also something that was not done. Nobody went through those brown doors. Side note, I brought up this point to somebody, another officer. I'm not sure if I should say who, but they'll know who I'm talking about.
You don't have to.
So when I brought it up, they told me that it was a police method called corralling. You know, when you corral animals into the farm or into a fence, you know, like sheep or cows, you know. And I thought, why, what? You know, there's no real purpose to corralling you guys in there, because at the end they unlock the doors again.
Yeah.
So there was no real point to it. It just causes more friction.
Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
Oh yeah.
The more they use these kinds of methods on peaceful protesters, then the more it will escalate.
Now, I have another question for you. With the current
Yes.
state of the PD, as you can see from what happened in the the protest, what would be two things? Now, you don't have to say if you don't want to. What would be two things in the PD you would change if you had the opportunity and the power to do so?
Well, for one, I believe our method of thinking should be changed. Again, I'm not going to name names, but I was told by a few individuals that there's a more conservative way of thinking within the police department, based upon the very laws that had began for such a force. You know, we work for the city, yes, but without you guys, without the people, there wouldn't be a city for us to protect and serve. Now, the second thing, I had it in my mind, and I might have forgotten, but something along the lines of maybe we should try and not escalate things, since I personally was told that we are to de-escalate situations that get very extreme. And looking at that riot, that started from a peaceful protest,
Complete opposite.
the direct opposite.
Yeah.
Quite a U-turn, in fact.
Mm-hmm. In fact, indeed. Alrighty, well, I appreciate you answering those questions. Now, do you have an experience that you want to talk about that's happened to you at PD, or it could be a funny moment, or maybe something that's happened to you that you want to get out to the public so maybe it can change stuff. I mean, someone being rude to you, or anything you want. You talk about whatever you want. The floor is yours.
All right. Well, quite a few things have happened since I became a cadet. Both good and bad. Yeah, yada yada. It's been a roller coaster. One of those main things being that, you might have seen me on a bike, or at least a pink-haired woman on a bike in a lime bright ass vest, and well, that might have been me, probably. I don't know any other pink-haired people here, and you might have been wondering, why is there a cadet or a cop on a bike going around places? Well, you see, there's a rule about cadets, and that they should be in ride-alongs. And I like to follow the rules because I like to not get in trouble with people. Confrontation is not my favorite thing in the world. I only like to do it in situations I have to. And I was alone at the PD. I thought, I can just sit around and see if anybody needs help. if they want to report things. And then I thought, wait, something is going on, and there was a 911 call, but everybody was somebody somewhere else. So who was going to take care of it? There were no EMS on, and those guys work all around the clock, and they need rest. So I went over to the closest car shop. I bought the cheapest BMX, and then I rode all the way there. And that person was still there. Nobody had gone to them. No one that had driven by, probably. So I picked him up and I took him to the EMS. And I got him healed. I did a whole, "How are you, sir? Are you okay? I don't know what happened, but I helped you. Do you need anywhere to go?" And he said no. And I think that was where me riding on a bike everywhere started. I take the unfortunate independence to a blessing, because while the other cops are busy with some things that they are too far for me to get to go and help, I try to take care of things that are near me. Injured person, all right, I'm on the job. I'm running over there. Person that is being shot at, I will be there and tell them to jump in my car and we can escape, and I will report it in, because I am a terrible shot. Yes, I need to get that fixed. However, I like to preserve the lives of someone who is in danger. Now, I think you were there, Mr. Fisher, when somebody was injured, and I think my car was broken. So I picked him up and I ran all the way to the EMS. I did not care how far it was, but I was going to take him there immediately. What else happened?
I had a question to follow up what you just stated.
Yes.
When you become an officer, do you want to become the first official bike cop?
I would love to be the first official bike cop. However, I think one or two officers had commented that I should not be using my BMX or my moped on the job, and I should use a cop car, which is kind of understandable, because I would need lights and some sounds on my vehicle to alert people. But I think if I can get that figured out, I could totally use them. And to me, it doesn't matter about the efficiency of my speed. I'm not going to be looking for bank robberies or intense scenarios. I want to be a cop more for, the everyday folk, the people, the pizza delivery man, the burger shop employees, people like that. Because I've been there. I've known what it's like to, be alone and in trouble. And when nobody helped me when I got hurt, it felt bad. But if I was helped by someone from the PD, I'd think, wow, they're here to help me. That's nice, And looking at the PD's reputation, I really think that some of them should probably think about their decisions in that way. Not sure if that made sense, but yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time, Miss Cortez, and your interview. And, yeah, thank you so much. Truthfully, you are the first police woman/officer that I've ever interviewed at Weazel News. And it was truthfully an honor for you to be my first one. And, keep on doing what you do, because I love the enthusiasm and everything you do. And, just keep up the good work. Thank you again.
Of course.
That is it.
Whoa!
Well, if you made it this far, I truly appreciate you, and you're a true weasel. Now, the last clip I have is Miss Cortez getting promoted. Let's go ahead and roll that, and see her live reaction of her finally getting promoted from being a cadet to her new position. Roll it.
Hi, sir.
How's it going, guys?
Good. All right, Miss Cortez. Please
Yes.
announce your official title.
I am no longer Cadet Cortez. From now on, I am Valentia Cortez probationary officer.
Now, is that a promotion or demotion?
It is a promotion because now I am allowed to patrol on my own.
Holy smokes, you can do it on your own now?
Heck yeah.
How does it
My
feel?
comms on the radio still need a little bit of work, but rest assured, I will be getting on that. And I will no longer be told to come to the office by my superiors.
What are you feeling right now? Please explain your raw emotion.
I feel excited. I feel like I have more opportunities now to really do my part in the city and stuff, you know. Everybody says, oh my gosh, it's Cortez. And I'm always surprised. But, you know, I feel like I should acknowledge that, you know, I am seen by people and they appreciate me and, you know, I appreciate them for that, you know.
Big shout out
So,
to the people.
big shout out to the people.
Yeah. Now, on behalf...
I wouldn't be in this job without you guys, to be
Exactly.
honest. Hell yeah.
Exactly. On behalf of Weazel News, as someone, you know, that doesn't actually, you know, really see you much often because, you know, I don't do bad boy stuff. But from when I do see you and have the pleasure of seeing you, you deserve this promotion.
Thank you so much,
Good job.
Mr. Fisher.
Good job, Miss Cortez. And congratulations.